I just do me, but they say I'm too much. Chosen one, I don't ever get too far. Woo. And my mama said I'm special. If I don't trust you, shoot your metro. Future looking bright, nigga got that glow. Professor X, nigga, all the gifts I show. My life like a movie shot off the hit show. Me and blessed hands make a bitch get low. James Willis, DJ CEO. Dave hit record, now we on beast mode. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Hit Show Podcast. Look, tonight we got a special show. It's an open discussion, so I'm gonna need everybody to chime in with us tonight. We talking about this cancel culture, all right? So check this out. I need everybody to share this live. Share this live. I need you to comment and tell me exactly how you feel about how they doing Kanye West and the baby. Because right now it's all about the cancel culture. They're canceling especially any black man that speaks up. They're canceling them. Obviously, we're not allowed to speak. We're not allowed to speak out, speak the truth, speak out against how we feel we've been treated wrong in the music industry. So get those likes up, share this video, leave a comment. I'm also going to be sharing the StreamYard link. If you'd like to come in, I just put the link in there. If you guys want to come in and talk tonight, feel free. This is an open discussion. So no matter where you're at, right at the your hand, you got your finger right in your hand. You have your cell phone. You can hit that link, follow the instructions, and I will pull you up on the screen. And I want to get your input on the cancel culture. All right, so make sure y'all leave me a comment. Yeah, Darius, I just posted the link. I just posted the link for them, so they can go ahead on my personal Facebook, the Hit Show Podcast. I just posted it, and I just put the link also in the comments of this video. So you guys make sure that you hit the link because we got a lot to talk about tonight. They dogging my dude Kanye West, man. I'll be honest with y'all. They dogging him. They dogging him, and the thing is, he's lost so many endorsements. But Kanye, as intelligent as he is, he knew going on that show that all that was going to happen. He's already ahead of the curve. He waited till he became the billionaire he is. So you know what? Now I'm going to talk about it because they really can't do too much to him. He's a billionaire, so they're not going to, try to throw some dirt on him, send him to jail. They can't. Billionaires don't go to jail. I'm sorry, they don't. Millionaires, like billionaires, he's not going to jail. Thank you. That's right, Darius Jackson. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he do. He know what he's doing. And it's crazy. I don't know if you guys seen the video. This lady was interviewing Damon Dash. Damon Dash was like, I wish you'd be quiet. Because Damon Dash knows what comes behind that. But Kanye said, you know what? I'm a billionaire now. Either you're with me or you're against me. Like Benny Siegel said in State Property, either you get down or you lay down. So, hey, I respect Kanye. I got a whole new level of respect for Kanye for his bravery, for speaking out like that, especially with the position he's in. Just the last 2 days, man, he's lost millions in endorsements for speaking out. Millions. But it also makes the people look bad who's cutting ties with them business-wise. It makes a lot of them companies look bad. Black men aren't allowed to speak out, even if you're a billionaire like Kanye West. What happened to freedom of speech? The First Amendment. Obviously, we don't have freedom of speech. So if we don't have freedom of speech and there's certain guidelines on freedom of speech, why don't they revise that in the Constitution? I'm a strong believer. So leave a comment. Darius is joining a little bit. Whoever want to join tonight, hit that StreamYard link. It's an open discussion. We're going to talk tonight. We're going to talk about this whole cancer culture. We're going to talk about the baby. He can't sell a record. He can't sell a show. Okay, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I appreciate that. But definitely with this cancel culture, they really need to they really with this cancel culture, what they need to do is that better? You guys, that better? I hope that's better for you. But I think that this whole cancel culture is unfair, especially to black people. It's very unfair, and I think that the people that's doing this cancel culture don't like people being themselves. I don't think they like that. So fuck them. That's what I'm gonna say. Fuck them. They want to cancel me. Fuck them. Tell them I said it. Fuck them. I'll be damned as a black man through the generations and generations what my people went through that I'm not allowed to practice my First Amendment right. I have to always be a puppet and be politically correct and can only talk the way you want me to talk and feel how you want me to feel. You can kiss my black ass. That's what I'm gonna say. If you don't like it, fuck you then. That's how I feel about it. Now, what the baby did is I don't even know why he said that shit. I usually back up the black men, but I don't know why he said that. But even if he did, why cancel him? Why? I don't understand what you're canceling for. We have people in this world that are allowed to be who they want to be. You can be Mr. Today and Mrs. Tomorrow if you want to. In the United States of America, you can be whoever you want to be. And then when somebody says something that even if you feel like it was um, geared towards you, even if he didn't, even wasn't intended for you, why do you feel the need to cancel somebody? I don't understand this whole cancel culture. You said that we're canceling you. Who the fuck are you to cancel me? To tell me I can't say what I want to say when I want to say it. Who are you? That's what I'm not understanding. What's up, Dizzy? Can you hear me pretty good? I know I was having some technical difficulties. How you doing?
I can hear you, boo. What's up?
You know what? I'm tired of this cancel culture. I am so tired of black men not being able to speak. You know, it's this is the thing about black men. Only thing black men allowed to do is work, take care of women, and keep our mouth shut. We are not allowed to be. We're not allowed to be. We're not allowed to vent. We're not allowed to state how we feel. We're not allowed to state our opinion. We're supposed to go to work, come home, pay bills, and shut up.
um. So look, you know I love you, right?
Come on, give it to me. I know
Look,
you
you
ready.
know I love you, right? And you know I don't come to the table without doing research, right? You look, you don't get a master's degree without researching. Okay. So what I will say is this. In the beginning, because I've been listening to you from the beginning, I just had a little problems getting in.
Okay.
So yes, I believe you have the right to say whatever you want. And I said this yesterday or the other day on your podcast, but I'm gonna repeat it again. And then I'm gonna go into my explanation. All right. And I put on my page a couple days ago. Anybody who's mad at Nori for taking down the Kanye interview, where a man blatantly lied about what happened to George Floyd, re-traumatized his family, should probably chip in for that $250 million lawsuit. Freedom of speech is not free, does not free you from the consequences of that speech. You are totally able to say whatever you want to say whenever you want to say it. But you are entitled to your own opinion, but not your own facts. When your freedom impeaches on someone else, that's a problem. So I'm not going to sit here and spill everything I said the other day about Kanye because, hey, we passed that. But I will say this. Kanye is entitled to say whatever he want to say about who he want to say it about. But that does not mean he is not free from the repercussions that come. So,
well, you know what? Before you go on, this is what they need to do, right? Instead of telling us, you got the freedom of speech to say this, revise it and put it in parentheses that you have the freedom of speech, but that's what they need to do. Until then, I'm with Kanye. Say what you want to say.
Nah.
I'm with him.
They telling you because they not taking your freedom.
I'm with him on that.
You can say whatever you want. That doesn't change. But that doesn't mean that you are free from the consequences of your actions. And the Constitution cannot dictate the consequences of your actions. And I'm gonna get and so I'm up. So of course, you know, I research. So check it. After I saw Adidas drop Kanye, I was like, damn. So let's piece it together. Do you know who the founder of Adidas was?
No, I don't.
Okay. Let me learn you real quick. The founder of Adidas, his name is Adolf Dassler. The founder of Adidas is of German descent. How does it look if a German-founded company is backing someone who may or may not be making anti-Semitic comments?
Well, it's the
How
thing.
does it look?
It does look bad, but
No, not but though.
This the thing.
Not but.
All
the
of the
founder
big large,
of the company, the founder
but
of
look,
the company
all of
that
those companies,
you got partnerships with is German.
but all of them, all the big companies are owned by different. Now they're not owned by all the Pradas, the Gucci's, and who do they use to wear their clothes and to sell their merchandise? Us. So, but when we speak, we can't say nothing. You got to keep your mouth shut.
Okay,
nigga.
so how about this? Tell me this, boo.
You got to keep our mouth shut.
So are we gonna let's just say, let's flip the script. Let's just say we get Eminem on the scene. And Eminem decides to be a brand ambassador or collaborator with FUBU. And he makes anti-nigga comments towards us. You all right with that?
No, but I guarantee you he wouldn't be canceled either.
No. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. He'd be canceled by us because he was white.
No, he wouldn't. Tommy
By
Hilfiger hated niggas, and we still wore the shit.
By us, yes. But we don't own as much shit as Jewish and German and Irish and so on. That's the difference. Adidas was founded by a German. I'm not saying what Kanye's saying is incorrect. And I said this the other day. What I'm saying is, when you have contracts and partnerships with somebody, this is business. If I had somebody that was doing business with me, let's just say a white girl named Amy, and she jumps her ass on a podcast and says some shit about black people that I'm not cool with, I have the right to not fuck with her no more. And the same thing with Gap. The owners of Gap got the last name Fisher. That's German and Jewish. You went on public forums and said some shit. Hold on. Darius Jackson, Eminem, black people been canceling Eminem since he was white.
But it don't matter. He still make even.
It doesn't matter. But Kanye ain't gonna stop making money neither. Kanye don't make money with Adidas no more. Kanye won't make money with Gap, but Kanye still gonna make money with us.
Of course.
But it ain't billions.
He already got the billion, so
he had no. Check it. Check the Forbes list.
He already got the billion.
He had. It's assets also. It's not just money in the bank. It's assets. Gap and Adidas was part of the billion summary. When you take those away, he's no longer billionaire. Go check the Forbes list today.
I'm gonna check it, but let me tell you something. It's smart.
He lost $273 million for fucking up Adidas.
Let me tell you, as smart as an intelligent Kanye is, I'm sure he knew that was gonna happen. He knew going on that show, so he knew he's gonna take a loss, but he's gonna get his money elsewhere. He's already.
And I agree.
He's smart, so he's not worried about if they cancel me. You think Kanye?
He's not. And that's what I'm saying. We on the same page. I agree. But we arguing the wrong, we're not arguing, we debating.
No, just
we talking the wrong points. Kanye was a billionaire day before yesterday, right?
Yeah.
He said some fucked up stuff apparently, or allegedly, said some things towards people of a certain race and religion that they didn't like. They have the right to pull their dollars. Just like black people inconsistently decide to boycott Gap, Tommy Hilfiger, H&M. We're inconsistent with the shit, though.
Exactly, very.
You see, right? You go on the website. You go on the website. You see a little white boy with a monkey shirt on. We mad for 20 minutes.
Let me touch on that because you're right about that. Now, when black people do start to boycott things, it's always temporary. You're absolutely right. I agree with you on that. It's always something temporarily. Like I think when who was it? T.I. and Floyd Mayweather, when they was going back and forth and they were talking about T.I. was talking about boycotting the big designer, and Floyd Mayweather was like, yeah, y'all say that, but y'all do that for like a month and then y'all back wearing the same shit. I agree
because it's false outrage.
Yeah, but this the thing. I understand what you're saying about Kanye. Since he has partnerships, he's not supposed to speak out.
I didn't say that.
No, I get it. Like you're saying, if I have a business contract with you,
the consequences.
Well, of course, he's black.
No, anybody could have said anything anti-Semitic. No, listen what I'm saying, bro. A German could have come out and said anti-Semitic statements, and they would have broke ties with that person. The German and Jewish that relationship is hella fragile. Hella fragile.
Oh, of course it is.
So a German could have came out and said something fucked up. They would have lost all endorsements. You know why? Because in Germany, it's illegal to do a whole bunch of anti-Semitic shit. It's illegal. So like I was telling y'all before, in Germany, you can't even name your child Adolf. You can't name your child Hitler. It is illegal.
Yeah.
What has the United States of America done to make anything dealing with slavery or black people illegal? Nothing.
Not a damn. They're not going to.
Not going to. And that's why people cannot fathom, cannot understand the backlash that Kanye is receiving for the statements. Because in other countries, these things are illegal.
Gotcha. But see, here we have the freedom of speech.
Yes, we do. And the owners,
but
correct.
Go ahead.
But the owners of the companies that you're speaking against are not American.
I understand. Yeah, I know. But
so they can say, guess what, bruh? Bam. We not fucking with you no more.
And they got the right to. I'm not saying they don't have the right. I'm
Okay.
just saying, as a black man, it is so easy to get canceled, right? Look how
Yes,
they
I
canceled
agree.
a lot of black. Look how they canceled the baby, right? For the comments he said, right?
Hmm.
And I heard what he said. I honestly feel like when he said it, I don't think he meant it towards the LGBTQ community. I think he was just talking shit. He might have been drunk or high. Because you know how sometimes we might say something, and then a group of people just get offended.
Yes.
You know? So, he ain't been able to sell shows, records, ever since he made that comment. Well, actually, when he did make the comment, he was still selling out. But when the new music
Right.
comes out, it won't sell, you know. And I
Yes.
was I was thinking this. I was being honest. I said, well, not to bash the man or nothing, but the reason why to me the music ain't selling because it's every song sound the damn same to me, and
And that could very well be it. But they need a scapegoat. I'm not saying that Baby didn't say nothing wrong. Baby said something incorrect
yeah,
and then apologized. But guess what? It's already in the atmosphere. So let's think about this in real life. If somebody says something disrespectful to you, you as a grown ass man may forgive you, but I'm not going to forget
of
what
course
you
not.
said.
No,
Exactly. So y'all already know the LGBTQ community is going to unite like Voltron and try to destroy your career.
hmm
And so you left with whatever crumbs they leave you with, even after you apologize. Because
exactly.
at this day and age, people are going to have to wonder, is your apology really genuine, or
Sincere,
you now realizing it's in your pocket?
right? I think they automatically know, like when these celebrities, when they say things they're not supposed to, they always apologize like the next day or whatever. And people know that they have to because of the people they work for, the record labels or whoever. They have to because it's about the image of the business they're representing. It's not even
And it's
about
about money.
exactly. So they don't really give a shit if they know you're gonna apologize. But when you just do it just like that and just say it and do it, they're like, yeah, it's not sincere. So I don't take it as an apology.
Right.
But my thing is with this whole cancel culture, they need to stop canceling people just because I offended you, or even if I didn't offend you. But if you disagree with my opinion, people disagree with me every week. And you know what I say? If you disagree, that's your opinion. But my thing is, if you have an issue with what I say, that's your problem, not mine. And
Right.
if I have an issue with something, okay, fine. That's my problem. I go about my business. I wouldn't cancel somebody because I don't agree with them. I don't honestly agree with a lot of things the trans community do by when they're out here not telling people who they are. I think it's wrong to trick somebody into having sex and you don't tell this person who you are. Identify yourself for who you are and let them know, and then let the other person make that choice. That's kind of like rape. You're taking advantage of somebody. I don't agree with that, but I'm not going to cancel them.
Exactly. But you know what? And I'm not trans, but I am definitely an ally of the LGBTQ community.
Right.
But I can just as equally say someone who is straight could say, I thought this dude right here was single. He lied to me and told me he was married in order to get in my pants. He
Mhm.
should have told me ahead of time, and he
Yeah.
didn't. So I don't mess with you anymore because of that.
Yeah.
And I know it's not the same level. I mean, I get it,
Yeah.
but
It's
a lie
totally
is a
different level.
lie is a lie. You
No, it's
came
totally
to
different
me,
level.
it's a whole different level, exactly. But you came to me under false pretenses,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
leading to me to believe one thing and it was another. And with that, I proceeded to do whatever with you or not, whatever. But
Exactly.
it's a lie is a lie is a lie. So do I believe that someone says, hey, yo, if you was a dude before, tell me first so I'm not tripping? I don't think that's something that would that would lead you to cancel culture. However, I will say this. I do feel that humans as a whole, over the past about 10 years or so,
Mm-hmm.
have lost their ability to communicate effectively. They can't communicate effectively
I would
because of
say
texting and cell phones and
exactly.
social media, whatever. So if it's one thing to say, hey, yo, I'd appreciate if you tell me before that you was a man before we go on this date so that there's no confusion versus someone saying, oh, this puss ass nigga said this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, it's the same message, it's different words. And saying it the other way will get you canceled. And guess what? Those people who usually communicate it that way don't know any better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I feel when people don't know any better, I feel that their apology is genuine. Because let's think of our culture. African American culture is not very welcoming and loving of the LGBTQ community to begin with, at least not Black men. They're not welcoming.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why Black men don't welcome the LGBT? Nothing against them. I don't have no problem with them. I would accept them as they are. To me, they're human beings like us. This is the problem. Most homosexual Black men don't like straight Black men. They hate them. Like they don't like most of us just because we're straight and we like women and the way we deal with women. Because you gotta understand, gay men pretty much worship women. So straight men and gay men think differently when it comes to women. We think totally different how we should treat women, talk to them. So they don't like us for that reason. That's one of the reasons.
Now, but I beg to differ. I think that and I can't speak as a Black man because I'm neither.
Right, but I am a
gay Black man because I'm neither. But I do have several Black male friends that are in the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. I don't think they don't like straight Black men. I think it is a fear and lack of comfort around straight Black men because their presence can intimidate or make you uncomfortable.
I wouldn't say intimidate or uncomfortable. I think they're more uncomfortable around us than we are around them.
That's what I'm saying. They're uncomfortable because, and I'm not speaking for all, because like I used to have a podcast called What You Got to Say, and we had this conversation, and we had a gay Black male on there to explain the dynamic between gay Black males and straight Black males. And his whole verbiage was, I want to be included in more rooms and more conversations with straight Black males, not because I'm interested in messing with any of them, because at the end of the day, at the base level, I'm still a Black gay male. So I'm still a Black man.
He's still a Black man.
They're not welcomed. They're not welcomed because of the insecurity of the straight Black male.
And that's crazy because I got friends and family members that are, and when I'm around them, it's like I'm around anybody else. But you know what? Like I said, a lot of straight Black men aren't as welcoming. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the conversations are different too. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but one of my good friends I grew up with, he's a homosexual. Now, the conversation, like, if we sitting around playing cards, drinking, the conversation, you got 4 straight men and a homosexual, the conversation is different with straight men. Once we, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, most, straight Black men, we get together after a few minutes, we start talking about women.
Right.
Now, the homosexual man, what they usually do during this time is they're just quiet. They don't really say nothing. So it's like they're not in the chat because it's like we talking about manly things that.
But you know where y'all miss out at. Where you know the missed opportunity that you have right there.
What's that?
Is get your gay Black male friends know more about us than you do.
No, they don't. Let me tell you.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Let me tell you. That's what you think.
Look, let me tell y'all.
They know more.
Hold on.
You know why?
Secret.
You know,
We talk to our gay male friends about some things that we would never discuss with y'all.
but you
That's
know
the
why?
that
We
because we are comfortable enough to discuss that with certain, not all, certain
right.
things we discuss with our black male friends are not things that we would discuss with our straight male friends because we feel that these discussions would make you uncomfortable.
I
But
don't think that what it is we deal with
I'm
y'all
telling
differently.
you,
No,
sir,
I'm
let
gonna
me
be
tell
honest.
you.
Okay, you're talking to a straight black man. The reason why we deal with y'all differently than they do. It's not
Yes,
that
but that's why I said it's the keys to
it's
the kingdom. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Let's say you got a whole bunch of dudes together, right?
right.
How many of y'all straight black men grew up with that one chick who was everybody's sister? We were never the romantic interest of any of you, but we were the sis.
Oh yeah, we've all
We
had.
always hung around
Mhm.
when y'all was talking shit about other chicks, when y'all was talking about relationship stuff. It didn't matter because we were like that invisible ear in the room. Y'all could talk to us. Cause look, I'm telling you, because I was that one. Sitting around, right. I'm sitting around with a whole bunch of dudes because all my friends was dudes. And I'm listening to y'all complain about girlfriends, complain about wives, talk about life on another level that some women may never see you do. I was there. So guess what? I was the keys to the kingdom. Because when I'm hanging out with my homegirls, I can tell them things about y'all, about men that they do not have the ability to experience
Mm.
because they not in the room. And that's where the vice versa comes. Black men, not just black, gay men, period, have the ability to be in rooms with women when they are more vulnerable than they are with you. So they hear a lot more of our fears, our concerns, our insecurity. They hear it because we don't normally display that to y'all. But the comfort level that we have around men that are gay is like one of the girlfriends. So when you have one of them in the room with you chilling, playing cards, that is the time for y'all to start airing your womanly grievances. Because guess what? They've been in the room. They already know the answer. They've been among us.
I mean, that sounds good.
No, it don't
But
sound good.
it
It's
sounds
real.
good, but the thing is, the communication thing, right? And the
Right,
comfort level. Say you're in a room with a homosexual man and you tell him something. He
right.
comes to me and I ask him, what do I need to do? And he tells me. When I come back to you with it, the way I bring it to you, you're not going to be as open to me as you are to him.
But we're going to try to figure out how you know what we wanted.
It sounds good, but okay.
Look, have you tried it? Have you tried it?
No.
All
Because
right.
this the thing. This is the reason why I ain't tried it. Because I know I'm gonna do things the manly my way. Not saying that I'm not gonna listen to him, but
Of course.
how you talk to him and say this is what I need from a man. When I do it and bring it to you, it's gonna be in the form of a straight masculine man. So it's gonna be different. It's not gonna
But
be
it's okay. But it was be something that you did not originally think of. That's the thing.
It's worth
You
a try,
may
but
not originally think of it, but because he brought it to you, it doesn't matter how it comes to us. It's a new idea that you didn't already have. So, I mean, so that's the thing. I don't want my husband to come to me and display something new to me in the eyes of a gay black man. That's not what I married.
right, of course.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if my gay friend, male friend says, "Hey, so Dizzy mentioned this, and this," that's probably something that you might want to pay attention to that
keep going. I'll
because
be
that's
right
what's
back.
on
Keep
her
going.
mind right now. If you come through with those things in your manly way, it's accepted. Because I don't want to receive it from a gay black male. I want to receive it from the straight black male that I'm married to. but that doesn't mean the idea that was presented to you is incorrect. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Well, hey, hold on 1 second. I got somebody here that said he wouldn't take no.
I got you. I hear you in the back. You handling business. It's all good.
But he said he wouldn't take advice from a gay man dealing with a woman. But a lot of straight men are going to feel that way. A lot of straight men are going to feel that way. I'm not saying I'm close-minded to it, but you got to think.
He sound like he back there about to whoop somebody, but somebody in trouble back there.
No, ain't nobody in trouble.
Somebody finna get a whipping.
Okay, so my bad, I'm back. But like I was saying, a lot of no, I forgot to plug in my charger. I ain't wanted to die.
No, it's okay. Look, you should have heard me. I was like, somebody back there that messed up. They about to get a whipping. He is.
Nah, the kids ain't here today. That was last night. That's why I was on mute most of the night.
I was like, he ran through that house the other night with a belt, and everybody got a whipping.
Yeah, my daughter snuck in last night behind me. I didn't know if you seen. She snuck up behind me. Supposed to be in the bed. Snuck up right behind me on the podcast.
I feel you.
But I think that's good though, because I never thought of that. I think that's good advice for the straight black men to listen to some of them, have an open ear. Because it's the thing about it. You know, my good friend that I grew up with, I don't look at him no different than nobody else. And I talk to him about a lot of different stuff I'm going through. You know, I kick it with him every now and then. Whenever I see him, we go out, hang out, kick it. I don't look at him no different. He just like men. So what? I like women.
Exactly. And that's the dope thing, is that because you are already comfortable with family members and so on in your family, if you do happen to be at the card table at some event with a whole bunch of people playing spades or whatever, and you got a dude at the table who you know what's up, you can be the gateway to allow him to be part of the conversation, intentionally include. He got the keys to the city, man. He got the keys.
But I'm not disagreeing you, but what I'm saying is that message he gives the straight men, are the women going to be open to receive that message from the straight men? Because you're telling this to a homosexual man, but you're going to receive the message from a straight man. It's going to be totally different from the way you told him. When I bring it to you, it's going to be totally different.
It's okay, because we're going to recognize that you see us. And that's what sometimes, not all, sometimes straight men, they have this pattern of how they operate. Whoever the man is, because they got different operations.
Gotcha.
This is how I operate. This is how I be a man. This is how I be a husband. This is how I be a son. This is how I be a mom. And this gay man who also is a son, also is a mom, also is all these things, may have a different view because he's got the keys to the city, may say, hey man, you might want to try this. It doesn't mean that you got to come in and try it like a gay dude. When we see the effort that you thought of something outside of your norm, we pay attention to that. So if somebody tells you, hey, you know why your wife doesn't let you do ABC? I'm just making something up. Doesn't let you do ABC. It's because she's insecure about DEF. So do these things, and she might put her guard down a little bit.
Yeah.
We not asking you to come in like no stereotypical gay black man and be like, girl, I heard that you wanted us. No, that's not what we want.
That'd be a good joke.
That's not what we want. But if you know we might be insecure about these things, then you know when you come to us, you show more attention to the things we're insecure about in your way. Because yesterday you didn't know it.
Got you.
So now you in your way can pay attention to the things we need.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's for me, that's how men and women are a little bit are different. We're different. You know, we will tell you our needs in certain ways. And unfortunately, sometimes it may not be the I mean, I'm gonna say younger ladies. I have to say younger ladies. It may not be the clearest form of communication when we are younger. But when we get a little bit older, we get a little bit wiser. Like, yo,
and more direct with your communication.
we're not about to beat around the bush because we don't have enough time left on this earth to play games.
Understood.
This is what I would like. And either y'all do that or y'all don't. And guess what? Both ways are cool, but you can never say we didn't tell you.
Yeah. But as far as communication, when you said that she'll tell you in a certain way, that's a big difference with men and women. Men are very direct in what we want.
Right?
Now, like you said, the younger women aren't so direct. They'll tell you in a way that they want you to figure it out. Right?
Yeah.
Men will say, hey, this is what I want, this, and that, and that's it. But women will tell you in a way they want you to figure it out. But when you get older, you're like, I'm just going to tell him because if he can't do this, that, and the third, then I'm not wasting my time or his time.
And you know why? It's because, and I mean, it's science, y'all. Women are emotional creatures.
Right.
So we think, and this is very general, this is not every woman on the planet. When we are younger and not as experienced, we think you already understand what's supposed to be happening. So they don't know to tell you, hey, I would like it if you did A, B, C, D.
Right.
They don't know how to do that. They'll be like, you know what? It would be nice if somebody would do something to make me happy. You gave him no clear direction on anything. And then you're mad because he was not a mind reader.
Yeah, because you know what? Like, everybody has their own way. Say, for example, this guy here, you say, I want somebody to make me happy, right? Say he brings you some flowers the next day. You don't like flowers. You think if a man brings you flowers, he's soft.
And that's that particular person.
Exactly, because everybody's different. Now, the next guy, he might take you to a nice dinner, maybe like on the rooftop, and you like that. Or the next guy might take you to a concert. It's just everybody's different. So I do agree with you, but I think sometimes women want us to figure it out, so they feel like he actually took the time to figure it out because that means he cares. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes,
but then some women get mad when you get it wrong the first 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how you mad? You didn't tell him.
If you get it wrong the first 3 times, I think it's time for me to go. So no,
not really, because let's be real. So there's 5 love languages. So you can get it wrong 3. What you can't do is get it wrong 5 times. You can't get it wrong 5 times. So again, through communication and through watching your wife and vice versa, because it's also husbands, you have to figure out your husband's and your wife's love language. And that is how you end up figuring out how to effectively communicate with him and or her.
Got you.
We did a whole show one time strictly on love languages. We had everybody go to this site, do this quiz, and figure out their love language. And it was funny because my husband and I, we already knew, but again, we've been married for like 16 years. We already knew each other's love language.
Gotcha.
And so I didn't even have to take the test. I already knew. I already knew. And my husband either. He looked at the things, he was like, I don't have to take this test. I already know your love languages. But I mean, we've been married for 16 years, so I mean, we might kind of have it, But like you were just saying, if you've got somebody whose love language is quality time and words of affirmation, she doesn't care about the Birkin bag. She doesn't care about the Louis Vuitton. That's not her love language.
No, but it just depends on who you're dealing with.
That's what I'm saying. That's the love language.
Yeah, you got to learn.
Love language.
Some people look at material things as love. Some people look at if you take out time, spend a day with them and do nice things. Everybody's different.
Exactly. So once you learn their love language, then you know how to make them happy. It's like, now let me see if I can remember these. Physical touch, gifts, quality time, acts of service, and words of affirmation. That's the 5 love languages. So if you have a husband who likes words of affirmation, then he's someone who constantly needs to be told, thank you. I appreciate you doing this for me. The yard looks bomb. Thank you for taking care of my car. Thank you for this, that. He needs that, and that's his language. If I buy him a Gucci wallet, he don't care.
Right. It could be a wallet from the Salvation Army.
He's not gonna care.
Right.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact my husband's love languages are physical touch and quality time.
Okay.
So which means look, I can travel as much as I want.
I think all men's number one is physical touch. I think
a lot of men's is physical touch. It is.
We like the affection. We like the affection,
Exactly. But guess what? Mine is not.
Okay.
Mine is words of affirmation and acts of service.
Okay.
So gotcha. I feel more appreciated and happy when the grass is cut, the trash is taken out, the house look good, you doing stuff for me like that, versus you walking through the kitchen and smacking me on the ass. You know what I'm saying? And now you can do that, but that's not my love language. Right. But I understand that it is his.
See, that's the thing. I'm glad you said it. I think a lot of people don't understand this is the way he is showing his love language. This is the way she is showing hers. And you have to learn each other's and be able to receive and accept it, that this is how they showing you their affection, how they care about you. And I think because I didn't learn that for a long time. Everybody has their own way.
Yeah.
Even say even if you just warm me up something to eat, you ain't got to cook it. It could be a canned thing of chili or something, or you bring me something to drink. I'm happy for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Everybody's different. The next person might want you to take them to a 5-star restaurant, or take them to a concert. So everybody's different. You have to learn the other person. And I'm glad you said that. But we're gonna have to do a part 2. We're gonna have to do a whole thing maybe next week on love languages, because I got to get out of here because you gave me some ideas. Okay, but we got to get out of here. I got to get up early. Tell them where to find you at.
Okay, so on Instagram, Dizzy the Host. On Facebook, Dizzy the Host, and also Shonda Dizzy Missy. TikTok, Shonda Dizzy Missy. Show me what you got show, about to be in Germany in February. What you got to say to podcast. All that. Just holla at your girl.
Oh, and one more thing. You did good on TikTok, because me and you was pissing off a lot of people.
Baby, let me tell you, some egos was fractured on that post.
Yeah.
Y'all just wait. Because I'm going to tell you, all them people that was on that post that was mad, wait till the documentary comes out on Netflix. What the hell happened in Germany? Oh, they all going to have to eat humble pie, because everything I said was said by other folks, not me.
And you know what? You know, when that comes out, we're going to screen share and do a movie pre. We're just going to sit and watch it.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
Yep. All right, let me get off here. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, man. Peace. Anytime.